Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, salatu wassalam. My dear brothers and sisters, in this class we are going to see about the grammar. In the grammar part, we have to see the very important part of the grammar that is called as tenses. Do you know what is the meaning of the tenses? If you know what is verb, you know what is tenses. What is the verb? Verb means a word that is used to indicate any action. For example, I am teaching. So in this sentence, teaching indicating the action. That's why teaching is the verb. I am playing. In this sentence, the playing indicates action. That's why playing is the verb. So what is the verb? Verb is the word that indicates any action. So what is tenses? So if the word indicated something in the past or present or future, this is called as tenses. So tenses tell whether the verb is telling about the past action or present action or future action. In this we are going to see about the past. What is past? Some action that has happened in the past. First read these following sentences and then we can understand the grammar of the simple past tense. Sunil Gavaskar wanted to become a great batsman. You see, Sunil Gavaskar wanted. The ed form is you can notice. Okay, Sunil Gavaskar wanted. So want is the one form of verb. We are adding some suffix ed to change this into past form. So want is the present form. I want this chocolate. This means what? At present, I want this chocolate. Wanted means what? At yesterday or day before yesterday, I wanted. Understand? So Sunil Gavaskar wanted to become a great batsman. Okay, so wanted is simply adding ed with the verb. We are getting the past tense verb. You see how cool it is to form the new words. Just like compound words, we are adding some suffix to change the tense from present to past. Same here. Hated. So here just they are adding d. Sometimes you have to add ed or sometimes you have to add d. Hate is the present form. He hated losing his wicket. Okay. Sometimes instead of ed and d, we are using the helping verb. Do you know what is helping verb? The verb that don't indicate any action. If it don't indicate any action means what is how it will become verb because it will help other verbs. Okay. You see the helping verbs. Was, is, were, had, have. Does it indicate any action? Like running, playing, something? No any action. But instead of indicating the action, it is helping the words that indicate action. That's why it is called as helping verbs. Sometimes you can also see helping verbs. Was is the past tense helping verb. Playing cricket was on obsession with him. So was indicates the past action. If you use was, the playing cricket was a past one. If you use is, automatically the time will change into present. Playing cricket is means what? Now he likes the playing cricket. Now it became his obsession. Was means what? In past it was an obsession. Okay, and again you see again they are adding ed. So if you see all the accents that is happened in the past, okay, in the three forms they will use. One is ed or d. Okay, otherwise they will have the helping verbs. They will have the helping verbs. So in these three ways, ed or d in one form. So if you add ed or d, these are called regular verbs. Want, wanted, hate, hated, examine, examined. So these are all called regular verbs. Regular verb means what? We can simply add ed to convert the tense from present to past. That is called as regular verb. What is irregular verb? We cannot add ed to change the tense from present to future. How, for example, can we add ed in this word go to convert from present to past? No. Go, goat, no. come, comed, no. See, seed, no. Find, finded, be, beard. So we can't use this. How we can use? We have to change the spelling. Go. What is the past tense of this go? Went. What is the past tense of the word come? Came. We are changing spelling or not? What is the past tense of the word see? Saw. What is the past tense of the word find? Found. What is the past tense of the verb be? Was. Have. Had. So was. Had. So we are using the tenses. We are using the verbs in three different ways. Okay. One is we are adding the suffixes ed or d. Okay, some simply adding ed or d, we are simply getting the new words. Okay, we are forming the new words. Another one, we are using the helping verb. Okay, another one, we are using the irregular verbs. So first one is, so ed or d is regular verbs: want, wanted, had, hated, examine, examined. So we are using the regular form of verbs, and we are using helping verbs, and we are using irregular verbs. Understand? So this is what the grammar part of this. Now we have to do this task. Complete the following narration by using the verbs given in the bracket. In the simple past tense, you already know how to convert this verb into past tense. Yes or no? So you see, come is not the regular verb. It is the irregular verb. So we have to change the spelling. Came. Understand? When Sunil Gavaskar was born, a relative came to see him in the hospital, not come. His name, we have to, what is past tense form of is? Was. His name was Mr. Narayan Masurekar, and he had sharp eyes. He, and just simply add d, we can't use ed because already e is there. You have to notice, if e is already there, we have to use only d. So e is already there, right? Only d is enough. So here e is already there, no t, no t, just add. So the newborn baby has, what's past tense form of has? Had a hole on his ear. Next day, when he, it's irregular form of it, we can't use the ed or d. Went again and picked up the baby, and he found that the hole was missing. Everyone started, it's regular work, started searching for the missing baby. At last, Sunil was found sleeping beside a fisherwoman. Okay, so this is how you have to fill this in your note. Understand? In your classroom note, you have to write this and fill these answers. So past tense is also used to indicate your habits in the past. Suppose for example, in your childhood time, you are used to play with your childhood friends. So for this also, you can use the past tense. Past tense is not just to indicate something happened in the past. It is also your habits in the past. For example, you see, we played our daily match with a tennis ball. Okay, simply irregular verb. I loved to linger over the autograph of every player at my uncle's house. Simply irregular verb. Whenever I batted, they would decide. So would is the past tense of helping verb. Would means what? அதாவது so when is coming. When the word when is coming, the would will come. Okay. Whenever I batted, they would decide beforehand that they would appeal at a particular ball. Okay. Particular ball, and I have to go by the majority verdict. Okay. This means what? Sunil Gavaskar and his mother used to play cricket every day? No. He liked to look at autograph of player whenever he went to uncle's house? No. Means that boy used to get Sunil Gavaskar out by being to umpire. So this sentence 3 is the right answer. So sentence 3, would is used to denote the past tense. Would and used to are used to what? You want to say something in the past regularly, that is habits. Something regularly is happening means what? What kind of word you have to use? Would and used to. For example, I am used to play cricket with my childhood friends. I was used to play, not am. I was used to play cricket in my childhood days. I was used to like chocolates in my childhood days. I was used to play with my childhood friends. Okay, so and also would also can be used in the habits in the past. Habits means something happened regularly in the past. Would and used to. So look at more examples of the use of the wood and used to do not the past tense. Okay, when I was small child, I used to play many games at school. You see, when is coming, used to is coming. Okay, my teacher would always tell me that I would become a great football player. So this something happened regularly. Twice a week I used to is something happened regularly. Twice a week I used to stay back at school for coaching in football. In this way, we have to use would and used to for the something that happened in the past. Good, clear? Okay. In the 1.6 we have to use this exercise. When I was small child, I lived in Bombay. Okay, I lived in Bombay. I dash in Bombay High School. I dash to go to school. I dash many things. So you have to complete the following paragraph with the verbs in the past tense. What kind of verbs you have to use? Would or used to. So, but you have to use your own verb, past tense of the appropriate verb. So, appropriate verb means what? Living is the appropriate verb here. When I was small child, I lived in Bombay. I used to study in Bombay High School. Study is the appropriate verb here. So we have to use the appropriate verb and used to. Okay. Or I would study in Bombay High School. Likewise, all the answers are given in the last page. You have to first you have to try, and then you can see the book back answers and then write in the classwork note. And what is negative? Simply we are adding did not with our verb. That is called as without changing the form of the verb. You see, we are changing the form of the verb here. We are adding ed or d, or we are using helping verb, or we are changing the spelling. Here we are changing the spelling of spelling to change the verb. But in this case, what happening? You see, in this case, what happening? Simply you are using, for example, see. You should not change into saw for negative form of the past tense verb. Simply add did not. I see, நான் பார்த்தேன். I did not see, நான் பார்க்கவில்லை. So without changing the form of the verb see, we are adding did not. Simply it is converted into past tense negative for both regular and irregular verb. See, I did not see. This irregular verb. Want. Don't change it to wanted. I did not want. I want. I did not want. I want is a present tense positive. I did not want is the past tense negative. Simply by adding did not to the verb without changing the form of the verb, we are changing the sentence from present tense positive to past tense negative. See, he see the movie. That is present tense positive. He did not see the movie. Past tense negative. Ravi tell a lie. Present tense positive. Ravi did not tell a lie. Past tense negative. Shyam did not go for the picnic. So Shyam go for the picnic. Present tense positive. Shyam did not go for the picnic. Present tense positive. You see the see. We are not changing into Shah. Tell. We are not changing into told. Go. We are not changing into went. Or not. We are adding ed or d. Simply we are using the same form of verb and adding did not. This is how we have to convert into past tense negative. Okay. So read the following sentence negative. So first is for the example, I played friends. I did not play cricket with my friends. So even it was given in the past tense, you have to convert into present tense. This was given here. My aunt went to Bombay in the holidays. We have to change into present tense first. Okay, why? Because we can only change from present to past tense negative. Okay, so my aunt went to Bombay in the holidays. Went is the past tense verb. First we have to change into present tense. My aunt go to Bombay in the holidays. Simply adding did not. My aunt did not go to Bombay in the holiday. That's all. He obeyed the rules of the camp. Just remove the ed. He did not obey. He came to school on foot. Just change into present tense. He come to school on foot. He did not come to school on foot. He returned this. Remove this ed. He did not return home after the show. This is how you have to. So if this is present, no need. Simply only one step to convert into negative. Only did not. If it is past, first change this into present, and then and then add did not. You can get the past tense negative. What is interrogative? Interrogative means what? We are changing the position of did. We are changing the position of did. So usually it will come in between and placing it before the subject. So here he is a subject, Ravi is a subject. We are changing the position of did and placing before the subject. Okay, and here Shyam is the subject. So what is interrogative? Questions. Did he see the movie? See, he see the movie sentence. Okay, if you adding the did in the before subject, that is question. He see the movie, it's sentence. Did he see the movie? It is question. Ravi tell a lie, it's a sentence. Did Ravi tell a lie? It's a question. Shyam go for picnic, it's a sentence. Did Shyam go for the picnic? It's a question. Again, we can see some examples. We have read these sentences for past tense, for interrogatives, questions. Ravi slept during the day. How you can say? So you first you have to convert this into present tense. Did Ravi sleep during the day? Okay. Sekar went for a swim in the pool. Just convert this into present. Sekar go for a swim in the pool. Did Sekar go for a swim in the pool? He accepted the offer. Just remove this ed. Okay. Did he accept the offer? India became a republic on 26 January 1950. Became is the verb here. So became. Convert this into present. Become. C-O-M-E. Become. Become. Become means what? Did India become a republic on 26 January 1850? Same thing here. Just remove ed. Did they want to help the poor children? So in this way you can find, you can change this into interrogative. So in this grammar we had studied about simple past tense, negative past, and also interrogative, so called as question form of sentences. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.